Hello friends, welcome back again. Continuing this series. First of all, I want to say shout out to YouTube for at the end of every video catching me in the worst pose ever. That just cracks me up. Every time I go on and look, it's like so that's just funny to me. Anyway, figured that we would color coordinate and do something a little, spice it up a little bit. Anyway, so this video I'm going to be talking about the solar plexus, the yellow chakra, which is located in our stomach. And ironically, I find it kind of ironic that there is actually, doctors talk about our solar plexus. So this is something that even medical professionals call out by name and are aware of. So I've heard that many times. Like I said, it's located in your stomach. It is the yellow chakra. The element is fire. It is associated with our personal power, our confidence and self-esteem. Our yellow chakra, our solar plexus, it represents our personal power. It is in charge of our digestion, our metabolism, our self-worth, and a sense of who we are. So the solar plexus is really focused on ourself, everything about ourself, how we walk through this world. Do we walk through confidently, or do we question ourselves? One thing I found about myself personally was when my solar plexus was really out of balance, I had a tendency to really hunch over a lot. I was constantly trying to pull myself into myself, you know what I mean? Instead of sitting up tall and confidently and, shoulders out type of disposition. So for me personally, that was kind of a telltale sign that something was not quite okay there, other than the fact I faced, a lot of self-esteem issues and things of that nature. I was at one point, I struggled with self-confidence as well. When our solar plexus is in balance, we have a sense of self-assurance, a sense of direction in life, self-motivation, the capacity to let go of problems when they arise, because let's face it, this is life. And no matter how much we do to try to keep things perfect, we are going to face challenges. There will always be challenges. So how do we manage our challenges? How are we able to move through things? Does our world crumble and fall apart, or is it something that we are able to face head on and deal with? When our solar plexus is out of balance, physically, you will notice a lot of digestive problems, which that was one of my dead giveaways as well. So a really low self-esteem and trouble making decisions. So, if you're presented an obstacle or a challenge and you're very indecisive of how to manage your way through it, or even completely withdraw yourself from that situation, that's probably a sign that something is amiss there. Again, I posted the map of consciousness by David Hawkins on my community board or page or whatever they call it. And so you can check that out, because it's a really good map of your emotional state and what emotions are directly correlated with which chakras. And so that can also really help be a telltale sign. Ways to help balance your solar plexus chakra: sunbathing. It's a fire element. Anything that deals with the sun, yellow, getting yourself in your natural circadian rhythm, your internal clock, rising with the sun, going to sleep when it sets. I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't even make it to sunset these days. I'm tired way before then. So, trying to turn your schedule around. I understand that some people work night shift. I get that. I respect it. I did a long time, many years. Just try your best to get yourself in the sun on your days off or when you're able to, and just literally sunbathe. Personally, I like to sun gaze. I will close my eyes and just let the sun beat off of my face. It's really, really good for you. And over the course of time, you will really notice, your natural circadian rhythm kicking in as well. That's something that does help, meditation, as always, nutrition, as always. Those things are always going to be super important for us. I think after the chakra series, I'm going to talk a little bit about meditation, because that was one thing that I personally struggled with, was, quieting my mind in the beginning. Noticing the thoughts in my head, in my mind, recognizing that it was not so much me as it is ego, and ego is here to keep us alive. That was what kept us alive in the days of the cavemen and stuff. Breaking your routine. Break your routine. Do something different. Be spontaneous. Those things are really, really good for your solar plexus. I like the teas. Ginger tea is amazing for you. And physical activity. Get up and go for a walk. Move around. Anything at all. Really, physical activity of any way, shape, or form is bound to help you. And that's going to have a lot of benefits. Not only is it going to help you balance out your solar plexus, it's also amazing for your body in general. It's going to help you move negative energies through you and out of you. It's any stuck, stagnant emotions, anything of that nature. Physical activity will always be something that helps. So, thank you for listening. I will be back with the next. Until next time, I love you. Take care of yourself. Be well.